let me start with an explanation of why we decided to start Green Fin Lab. As you may know, Torino Fin Lab is an international laboratory that supports writers, directors, producers, and other film professionals from all over the world. What we do, we accompany the professionals during the development of their projects. It means that we support them while they prepare the script, they prepare the production. So in the beginning, sustainability had nothing to do with us. Our area of work is another one, let's say. But from a very personal point of view, as a person, I was concerned about climate crisis, and as a director of an institution that is funded with public money, so it has a social responsibility. I ask myself, what can we do in this field? How can we take responsibility in this problem? So we decided, we started with small steps at the very beginning, some awards for the producers who decided to apply a green protocol during the shooting. And we could see that the professionals wanted to have tools to know how could they have more sustainable sets. So this is one motivation. The other motivation is much more practical, and let's say it's a question of skills and funding. What do I mean? Especially in Europe, with the Green Deal, it will be more and more necessary to apply green protocol or green practices during the shooting of the films, of the TV series. So for the producers, it will be very important for the professional career to have these kind of skills. This doesn't mean that the producer needs to know everything about sustainability. There are a professional profile, which is the sustainability consultant and the sustainability production assistant, who will be in charge of that. But the producer needs to have an awareness of the importance and needs to know how to work with a sustainability consultant, needs to know how to apply a green protocol. What does it mean for a producer to apply a green protocol? How do you get a certification? So all of this has an impact in the work of the producer. For this reason, we decided to start Green Fin Lab. Producers can apply with a project or without a project. If you apply with a project, you will work on your project simulating a sustainability plan. You will not complete a total sustainability plan because it's a long process, and this workshop is short, is 3 days, because we want everyone to be able to attend. So we wanted something short. But you will start to understand how it works, which are the elements that you need to pick up if you are a producer. And if you are a producer without project, you can still get these skills by working together with the other producer who has a project. We have also sustainability professionals, which means professionals that have worked in sustainability at least for 2 years. So they will come with a different insight, with an insight from the sustainability world. And we have also people from institutions. For example, it could be from media desk. We have many colleagues here from the media desk, because everyone in the chain of the film industry needs to be trained in this issue. Also funds, for example, because the people in the funds now, they need to check sustainability plans to decide if they award the funds, because maybe there are some extra points that you get if you have a sustainability strategy, or maybe it's a condition to have the funding. So everybody in the chain needs to be trained, needs to have some basic tools. And this is the idea of Green Film Lab, to offer a first step in sustainability and to offer it to all the professionals working in films and series and documentaries. You can be a producer with a project. If you have a project, you can come with a person from the production team. The other option, a producer without a project, but it has to be a producer. The format of the workshop is a combination of plenaries, where we discuss about, we start with a general introduction to sustainability, and then we go into details in very concrete parts. For example, how to engage the crew, which is a very tricky part of having a sustainable set. How do you convince the lights guy to use LEDs instead of the other lights? How do you convince? So sustainability is also a lot about communication with the crew, how to engage people. This is really the core of it. So why these 3 days we combine these plenaries with group work? So moments when the people working group in the different projects, drafting an initial sustainability plan, sustainability strategy. We select in every workshop 6 projects, and every project has a group of 5 people. The producer of the project, the producer without the project, who can come with another person. Maybe it can be the line producer, it can be a head of department, the sustainability professional, and a professional coming from institutions like Film Commission, Film Fund, Media Desk. So these are the groups. Basically, it's 3 days. We travel around Europe because we want to touch base with all the territories. So until now, we've been in Spain, we've been in Greece, we've been in Italy. We will be next time in September. We will be in Glasgow, and the call for applications opens today. So you will find it in our website. I invite you to check it out if you are interested. We will announce the selection on August the 12th, and the workshop will take place in Glasgow from the 20th to the 22nd of September. Usually, it's when we travel with this workshop, we give preference, let's say, to local professionals, also because the idea is avoiding the impact of the travels. So we travel around with our team to the different territories. So we avoid the travels of all the people coming from different places, but still it's open to all Europeans. So usually in every workshop we have more or less 80% of people from that nation, 20% from other European nations. So we have that mix. The participation fee is 300 euros. It covers the training and the meals, and of course the participant needs to arrange their own travel and accommodation. Usually, because we have a limit of scholarships that we can offer, usually because the fee is really low in this case. So we usually use the scholarship for the programs that have a higher fee, but of course we are always open to conversation. So if a person is really in a difficult situation, they can send a letter explaining it. So it's something that can be discussed. Launching, we are in the phase of ideating a second step on sustainability training. That we decided to have because we could see that what we are missing in the European industry is a professional profile, which is the sustainability consultant coming from the sustainability world and who approaches the film industry. Because these people are really the ones that have the skills that we need to be really efficient and to manage sustainability in a way that it doesn't become more expensive for the producer. They know how to manage the budget lines, and I give a very simple example. A sustainability consultant can tell you, spend more in buying LED lights because then you will save money in the bills for electricity. Or so they really have a vision that is different. And but this kind of profile is quite rare in the European industry because usually it's more producers who study sustainability and they do it themselves. But you can really see the difference when you have someone that has this kind of skills. So this new module will work with people coming from sustainability and matching them with producers working on projects, and in this case they will complete a full sustainability plan and they will work together on the set.